Oh, we got some more home improvements to do today, but before we get things started, oh yes, it's a minigun. I had a gray one, wasn't overly joyed with it, but yeah, we got a fatty now, so let's get this bad boy equipped, and let's see, how do we want to mod it? We got crit chance, damage over time, cluster projectiles enabled. Enables additional projectiles to be spawned when the target is hit. Hit points gained per enable, getting a little heal back there. That seems like it could be particularly really incredible. What else? Splash damage? Right now it's got no splash damage. What else would we want? That would be kind of crazy, the splash damage, I think. And then it's back to these cluster projectiles. I think for me it's going to be between the splash damage and the heal, the hit point regain. That seems really well too. Let's go with the splash damage. We can always change it out later, but I am liking my arsenal here right now. Now, as you see, I also changed my dash. I upgraded my dash to a fire dash. I just like the dash, but mixed emotions on the fire here, but you know, it looks cool anyway. Now, as you see, my alien research I have yanked, and we are moving that all into a slightly more protected area. Additionally, one thing about these pipes, you can feed as much resource as you want into the pipes, and the pipes have an unlimited amount of flow. So no matter what you put in, you're good. Let's see, we can actually go right through there. And then we can go right over to, say, there. Now, the more sludge, the merrier, right? So let's just go ahead and feed in an absolute buttload of sludge here. We're going to want to upgrade these down the road. But additionally, I want to keep them away from both of these wall segments as best as I can. We don't have a ton, a really massive sludge area here, which is quite unfortunate. We can go out here a ways, though. And I think we're going to want to do that. So I'm going to try to stay right in the middle of the sludge here. And, oh, I put that one down facing entirely the wrong way. So we'll rebuild that one. I'm going to try to go all the way out in the sludge here, but I don't want, you know, enemies to be taking shots at my plumbing. You know what I'm saying? So we want to try to get this stuff out as far as we can. Now, let's see. Let's take a look at it again here. We want it facing, say, that way. And we'll go like right there, and then out here, where can we go? Man, that is so sketchy. But I'm going to go right like that. Now, we can go ahead and just kind of bring it down and try to kind of snake it through, like directly through the middle of the pond a little. Let's see. I'm going to go just to right there on this one. And then we'll come down, and then we've got to go over. I've got that one facing the wrong way as well.
Uranium storage is full.
Let's go ahead and sell that one. Basically, I'm just trying to keep this pipe away from ranged mob range. So if mobs are going to be throwing at me, then I want to keep this pipe as far away from there as I can. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get another one in right there, but let's go down. Something, say, like that. Now, we've got this area is pretty sketch. That's pretty darn close. In fact, I could even throw maybe some little makeshift walls here just to try to keep enemies back from that general area. Let's do something like that. Just to try to hopefully discourage enemies from coming back into that general area and attacking those walls. Of course, I want them over here beating on this area where everything is, but I don't want any ranged mobs or any splash damage to hit any of this plumbing stuff. So let's see. I guess this will be a test. Actually, let's go into the other side altogether. So when you look at the plumbing here, like right now, I've got 300 mud per second going through. Of course, once I get those pumps upgraded, that will be even an increased amount of mud. And I am going to be able to pump as much as I can through that one pipe. It's an unlimited amount. If we look at what we've got going here right now, let me see. I can't upgrade those yet. Let's check the research here. There is our fancy schmancy minigun. Let's see, and where do we have the plumbing? See, it's right here, so it's actually very obtainable. So let's go ahead and get that in. And you know what? Let's go ahead and go for a really big wave right here, as it is also time to upgrade our headquarters. So let's go ahead and get our headquarters upgraded, and let's get a fatty wave. Now, here you see the target switched. It's now coming from the top here. So we're going to want to take a look and make sure we're in good shape up here. I think we are. Let me go one more artillery tower, say... Actually, you know what? We can go 2 more right over there. Let's drop one more, say, right there. I want to make sure we got plenty of pounding going on out here to these bads. Let's throw one there, and then... Do I need another one in the middle? Well, let's just put one in there just to be safe. Actually, you know what? Let's put yet one more even. Now, how about rockets? We could use some rockets, right? The main thing about rockets is they're just cool as hell. So who doesn't love some rockets? If you look at the upkeep on them, it's only 1 energy per second, so it doesn't take a lot to keep these rockets going. Let's get some rockets into the mix. We'll just kind of tuck them in throughout. And get a little bit more pew-pew up here on this wall. Now, I'm not really sure exactly where these enemies are going to come from. It's pretty scattered across the entire top here, so... Let's see, let's throw a couple of rockets in there as well. And then, you know what, let's throw a couple here. Throw another one there, and yeah, why not? We'll put one more right there. So I'm thinking we're looking pretty stout up here now. We got 30 seconds here. We should be getting a strong attack on this one. It'll be a good opportunity to try out the fancy schmancy new weapons. Oh yeah, because we got it going on now. Now, what about my punchy gloves? They're both blue quality. Depending on what comes in the wave, I may not do too much melee. As I mentioned in last episode, the damage from the gloves is really solid. However, although the damage is really solid, I am not, and my survivability will start to drop off a little bit as we get further and further through the game. And here we go. They should be on the way. I'm just going to get any last-minute upgrades in here on the wall if I need to. And let's see. It looks like they're coming right here. Thank God for radar. We can see exactly where these bads are coming. So let's go ahead and wreck it up. Oh, the minigun. What a glorious thing, I tell you what. Love that minigun. See, the rockets are getting some action, and we are getting it done here. That corner, looks like they're just rushing the corner pretty heavily. Will be lots and lots of resources dropping from this attack, and additionally, you know, will be some mods and other sorts of goodies going too. Let's not blow all of our ammo in that one pack. Oh, too late. We already did. Let's switch back. Let's switch over to rocket launcher and a grenade here. The old rocket launcher grenade combo is quite devastating. Now, I didn't mine this area up, but I did put quite a few mines down since the last episode. However, I didn't mine this area at all. Ooh, and we got some of those mean lightning guys. Those guys are completely ridiculous. They are pretty beasts. There's just no doubt here. And looks like that pack is, for the most part, dealt with. Let's go ahead and head on inside here and see what we can do to help out right out here. Looks like most of it was handled. Actually, looks like the entire wave was handled. So I think we're looking really good. So it looks like we didn't lose a wall anywhere. Things held pretty strong for that one, especially being a strong attack. You know, I lost the obvious out here, this little carbonium, but, you know, I think that's to be expected if you're going to leave it just laying right out front there. So, let's see, let's just get some repairs in order.
A new technology has been developed.
But the place is looking snazzy, there's no doubt. Now, this is going to allow us to really open up some more research, as, you know, it's all about the research, and we want to get it flowing. I also need to check my communications hubs and make sure that those are upgraded as far as I can put them. But, yeah, things went pretty darn good there. I am pleasantly surprised by the outcome on that one. Now, let's see. We got our headquarters is now up to 5. Our armory is level 3. Our communication hubs are both at level 4. So we can't do anything else with them. But that does allow for a bit more. Now, what are we looking for? I am not exactly sure even where I want to go next. I think I want to get to this. But we can't get that one yet because we need one more upgrade on the headquarters. But I'm pretty tempted to rush these, the energy. The renewable energy is so strong. Now, I'm just about to the point where I can start creating some alternate forms of energy, and we'll be doing that here pretty soon. But what do I want to put on the list? What do we got here? Carbonium synthesizers. We're going to need that eventually, so I'm just going to add that to the queue. And, what else? Attack drones. A minigun tower. That sounds snazzy. Let's get that one added up to the queue as well. The rare element mine. We're definitely going to want a better version of what we have here. And then, I think that is probably pretty good for right at the moment. We'll throw a few random things in here. Still got quite a bit to unlock as far as the alien tech goes here. Let's go ahead and get one more alien upgrade there. Now, the alien research, of course, is going to go nowhere because we don't even have it placed right now. So what do we want? Well, first off, oh, you know what? Let me check that plumbing. Let me see. Where was the plumbing again? It's right here. I kind of want to bump that up. Let's bump that up. It's a 2-minute project. We'll get more and more flowing through here, but from here, I'm going to want to purify this stuff. Now, I'm not even sure exactly what it's going to, or how much we're going to have putting through there after I upgrade the pumps. So, what do I want to do for now? I think for right now, I'll stretch this down. Let's just stretch it, say, to right there for the moment. And then let's get in some water filtering. So, let's see. We want the bad stuff out and the bad stuff in and the good stuff out. Let's just throw 4 of them here for right now. And that actually, see, that's 300 per second we're creating. These are going to use 100 per second, so I'm a little bit light on having the raw mud material to get that fed in. But we should be in good shape here in a moment. Now, another thing I can do is put a tank back here, which I failed to do here. But where do we want a tank? Let's see. Let's put that, you know what? I kind of feel like I should just drop it right here. Let's see. Let's sell a few of these things. Let's drop a, we'll drop a tank just right in line here, just to make sure we've got constant supply of material. So how are we doing? I'm going to connect that one up. So we got one more. I'm going to have to wait for this to finish being built. Actually, no, it's good. It's there already. So all right. So now we've got yeah, we've got the mud just being stored. So we've got a little bit of mud storage going here. And what else? Well, we're going to have fresh water coming out. And once again, we can put all of that through one pipe. But we're going to have to decide what we want to do with it. Let's see. Let's go...
New buildings are available.
Let's go like that. Let's put another water storage right here. And then we can put our alien research up here. And then now it's completely protected and not out in the open as it was. With it back over here, of course, ranged projectiles could have come over and hit it. Now I'm pretty happy with its level of projection. So let's go ahead and get that back down. Where is it? The laboratory. And we need some clean water flowing in. In fact, we're going to want 2 of these long term. Why don't we do this? We'll put them something like that. And this is going to leave me a clean water out here still. We got a thunderstorm coming. And then we can just go something like that with the pipe. Both of these will be getting fed now. And we're going to have 2 alien research facilities down for that alien research now. Yeah, I like it. We got nice natural protection here with the wall. Oh, it is raining. The rain's not really going to hurt us too bad here, though. We got plenty of power flowing still. Now, of course, once these bad boys fire back up, that will be a whole nother story. But we got 2 water outs here is one of the most important things. We've got one right here. We've got another here. We're going to need water flowing to things. But first things first, let's get these pumps upgraded. See, we get one up there. We got another up there. And another one there. That's going to give me, I think that's going to bump me up to 600 in the pipe. Let's see. Or no, that's 450 per second through the pipe. So we actually have 50 left over right now. So right now with the 4 water purifiers, or the water filtering plant, that's going to be a sufficient amount. So we got tons of water, and then on our water side, we're creating 200 water per second, because we're going to use 100 mud, and we're going to turn that into 50 mud, or 50 clean water. So once we filter it out, we're going to lose half of the material. All right, now we have got some nests going out there, and another opportunity to put our snazzy new weapons to work, and I am looking forward to it. So let's get out here and bust some heads and figure out exactly what's going on with these nests. So now another thing I have not been using that is a huge tool is the radar. You see I've got it on my number 5 button. You pop that bad boy, it shows you where everything's at within a perimeter. It's just good stuff. And oh my god, minigun pulse rifle combo for the win. And you see it just makes light work of those nests without any problems. It's actually busting through everything without any real problems here. And that is good stuff. So we got more in here. We got another nest right here. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy mowed down. We got a bunch of bats coming. Now, I think I would want that Pierce as a mod on both of these weapons. It feels like that's a really strong... Your ranged weapons having the ability to penetrate is a very strong asset to have in Riftbreaker, no doubt, with the big packs of enemies. So for this last one, let's just go ahead and melee it out, since I blew all of my ammo, or damn near all of it anyway. And then we'll deal with this last little pack here. Now, another really, really important thing to do that I have failed miserably at is just exploring my home map. You see, I haven't explored a whole lot of it. Now, what that means is there is going to be stuff all around that map. There's going to be some resource nodes. There's going to be a ton of resource nodes. But additionally, there's going to be various pylons. There's going to be lots of goodies out there waiting for me. But I think I am ready to move on along to the next objective. And if we take a look at our orbital scanner, we've got Tanzanite concentration. We've got the Dregeros nest. We've got to deal with both of those. I think let's head over to the Dregeros nest and get this one knocked off of the to-do list here. And I should have let my ammo regen first. Not the smoothest move. Now, I'm also going to want to put another armory in. The armory, of course, is where your personal ammo is being generated from. I'm definitely going to want to put down a second armory here pretty soon. In fact, I probably should have already done it. But let's go deal with these Dregeros. Now, the punchy gloves are not going to give me much help here. Let's start off with rockets.
This Dregeros breeding area is located in a narrow, rocky valley. Its layout works like a large wind tunnel and creates an almost constant dust storm.
It is going to be difficult to fight these creatures in these conditions. We can gather research samples in a more effective way using the bioscanner.
Yes, the bioscanner is going to be much better than any weaponry here. We can use it to scan these creatures from afar without making them aggressive. It is also much quicker at finding good research samples.
And we've got the lovely bioscanner.
Magnetic anomaly nearby. It might be worth investigating that area.
Interesting. Maybe that's the real reason why there are so many of these creatures in this area. Let's investigate this.
The bioscanner is going to be a really important tool throughout the game, and it's something that it gets a little tedious, I'm not going to lie. I personally feel like the scan times are way, way too long. On some of the items, it feels like you have to scan it just forever to get a good quality scan on it. We're looking to scan the Dregeros, which is these guys out here. That's the guys that kind of throw the shield up. Let's see if we can kill that one. Yeah, we backdoored that guy a little bit, but every time I go to a new area, I'm going to want to be taking scans on everything. As I mentioned, it is quite tedious, and I don't know. I personally wish that the scan time was considerably lower than what it is, but it's what we got. There's another one we can scan here. I'm just going to scan as many of these as possible as I'm making my way out to the objective here. You see the familiarity increased. The familiarity, of course, is going to be something that's going to go up. And what it is it is going to affect our cultivation. So every resource in the game, you're going to be able to grow it through plants in game. We've got the starting aspects of that unlocked now, and in fact, I should probably work on that a little bit more. Let's keep heading over here to the objective. We got a little ways to go here, and there's going to be a bunch of beds along the way, but I'm going to try to scan as many of them as I can. And we've got quite a few plants and everything to scan here as well. Now, this is going to unlock the stuff for your encyclopedia, where you can look through all of the enemies and see everything that you have discovered so far. And you're going to want to scan as many things as you can. And let's see, let's just give these guys the treatment here. The grenade launcher rocket launcher combo is... It's not my favorite playstyle, I'm not going to lie, but it's pretty tough to deny its power, as it just has some serious meat to it, there's no doubt. Go ahead and punch our way through, see what else we get to scan. Any of the little packs of trash mobs, of course, it's going to be easier just to give them the little punchy gloves. Now here's one of those pylons I was mentioning that you're going to run into through exploration. These are going to unlock various things. They're going to unlock skins, they're going to unlock resources, they're going to unlock all kinds of things.
A new technology
Give these guys the treatment as well.
Buildings are available for construction.
And there we go. I think we're pretty good there. Now, let's see. Is there any mobs in the immediate area? Looks like there's some not too far away. Every time you go to one of these pylons to trigger it, it's going to get a swarm of little mini baddies coming at you. You see them coming in on the mini-map. Here they are now. These guys are quite trivial to deal with. If you've got any melee weapon at all on you, the melee is just going to shred them. And then once you deal with that little pack of little swarmlings there, then you're going to be able to go ahead and unlock this pylon all the way. Once you get it full, just hold down the spacebar still. This particular one gave me a resource. Like I said, they can have all sorts of things. They can have skins, they can have mods, lots and lots of different items. Let's keep heading out this way. We're going to have to do a bunch more scanning here. Let's try to get in there safely, though, without dying. I didn't see those guys creeping up on me. Every time you can pop that scan off, you're going to be better off. And you see my scan here unveiled 3 boss-looking dudes. And, yeah. That is enough to cause a little caution right there. Now, if we slowly work our way in, am I going to be able to scan these guys? It doesn't look like I can scan them at all.
The source of the magnetic anomaly. Let's get close to it to gather samples.
We got to scan the vibrating crystal. You see here, be careful, it looks fragile. Let me tell you, it is. I learned through experience on my other playthrough that this thing will blow up. So, Don't shoot it with anything. Don't accidentally cleave it. Like I said, I learned the hard way, no doubt. Let's just keep blasting at this guy. We should be able to get him, no problem. Now, let's get this big rock guy out of the way here as well. But yeah, super, super fragile, the crystal. So we want to scan it here. I think, did we already get it scanned? I think we actually already got it scanned in the quest. Could be potentially locked up a little bit. I'm not seeing another crystal up here to scan at all. Oh, no, here we go. I was scanning it with the wrong item. Unlocked a unique item, dash energy.
Electromagnetic waves, but they have a distinct regularity. Almost as if a song was playing that's not meant for our ears.
I'm curious.
Let's research these samples in our lab.
I'm very curious what that is. Let me see. Oh, is it something I need to craft? Dash energy. Here we go. It gave me all 4 tiers of it. Movement skill that briefly speeds up the mech suit and leaves an energy trail that stuns enemies. Can be combined with a melee attack. That one seems like a no-brainer for me personally. That matches my playstyle about 1,000% over. I am going to take it. So, let's see. Let's check this bad boy out. And you know, since your skins, of course, that you unlock go between playthroughs. So let's go ahead and change our skin up too. And, you know, let's go with Big Red here.
Interest in this area. We can rift jump back to base as soon as you are ready.
Alright, so we actually completed that one. We are done with this area. I don't want to leave any resources behind, though. And let's just check around for any quick scannables. If you see right above the mini-map, it'll tell you where your progress is. Now, you can keep scanning past that point. However, it gives you a base idea of what you at least want to start off with as far as scanning goes. Let's mow these fools down here. Little minigun action right to the faces. Alright, so do we want to scan any more? That little energy trail is kind of cool looking. I want to see how effective this is. Let me see. Oh, look at that. It does stun them really, really well. For a long time, too. Huh. Come on. Let's see if Big Rocky will come at us here. Is it going to stun him as well? Oh, would you look at that? That is pretty impressive. That is a pretty... I like that one. I like that one. That is good stuff. So, yeah, anyway, the Dregeros nest is completed. So we can go ahead and return back home, and we can be done with this area. So this area will no longer be listed there as an objective for us to get through. So, good stuff there. We're definitely making some progress. I'm glad I jumped back in and just made some revisions to the base. We're going to want to build on it, of course, and get more and more and more awesomeness all built up. And we're certainly going to need a little bit more of a perimeter defense. You kind of have to decide or find where it looks like the AI is sending the mobs in. Now, additionally, I really want to get to a point where I can upgrade this energy stuff, because I'm storing a ton, but if you look at my usage,
Carbonium storage is full.
It is just really dropping at nighttime here. So, we got lots to do here, lots to discover and see. However, the first component for our rift is done. So we can actually go ahead and craft that right now. Or actually, nope, I'm a little light on resources. I need a little bit more ironium. It's ticking in right now, so I should be able to get it done here really, really quick. But the fusion field accelerator, we're going to build that right onto this Rift portal. Now, this, of course, it's the equivalent of building the rocket in Factorio, basically. We are going to get this equipped, or get this built, then we're going to have to provide it with some resources, and that is going to be our way out. So we got the fusion field accelerator going on. It just builds right on top of the Rift portal itself. But anyway, that will do it for now, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. One thing's for sure is I just cannot get enough Riftbreaker right now. I am loving this game so much. All I want to do right now is play it 24/7. That's just all there is to it. But anyway, thank you all once again, and I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.